Intel, a name that once meant unmatched processing power, innovation, and market dominance. This tech giant built the engines behind our computers, created waves of computing advancements, and led a silicon revolution that powered the digital age. But today, Intel finds itself scrambling to catch up, facing fierce competition and declining market share. But what went wrong? Founded in 1968 by two Silicon Valley pioneers, Gordon Moore and Robert Noyce, Intel's journey began with a vision to revolutionize semiconductor technology. The company's breakthrough came with the world's first commercial microprocessor, the Intel 4004, in 1971, which laid the foundation for the modern computing era. Throughout the 70s and 80s, Intel capitalized on its innovation, edging out competitors like Motorola and Texas Instruments. With each new processor generation, Intel's influence grew, and by the 1990s, its processors became essential to personal computers worldwide, powering over 85% of PCs globally. Intel's real boom came with the launch of its iconic Pentium processors in the 90s. The Pentium brand was a turning point, driving Intel's revenue from $4 billion in 1990 to a staggering $38 billion by 2000. Stock prices soared, and Intel was crowned the king of chips, making computers faster and more affordable than ever before. The company's success fueled an economic boom, with Intel processors found in everything from household computers to corporate data centers. By the mid-2000s, Intel controlled nearly 90% of the microprocessor market. However, despite Intel's dominance, cracks in its strategy began to show. In the 2000s, as smartphones emerged, Intel failed to seize the opportunity. Their mobile chip efforts, like the Atom processors, couldn't keep up with ARM's more efficient, low-power architecture, adopted by companies like Apple and Samsung. This misstep allowed competitors like Qualcomm to capture the smartphone market, where Intel's presence has remained marginal. Over the years, Intel has also faced major issues with production delays. By the late 2010s, the company struggled to shift from its 14 nanometers to the 10 nanometers and 7 nanometers production processes, while rivals like TSMC and Samsung were already advancing to smaller, more efficient nodes. While Intel stumbled, competitors rose. AMD, once a smaller player in the CPU market, introduced its Ryzen and EPYC processors based on a more innovative architecture and competitive pricing. AMD's share in the CPU market doubled between 2017 and 2022, and their chips started outperforming Intel's in benchmarks. NVIDIA also capitalized on Intel's oversight in graphics and data processing. With the explosion of AI, gaming, and cryptocurrency, NVIDIA's GPUs became central to modern data centers and deep learning applications. Meanwhile, Taiwan's TSMC emerged as a manufacturing powerhouse, supplying not only AMD but also Apple, placing Intel at a serious disadvantage. From 2018 to 2023, Intel's revenue growth has stagnated, while AMD and NVIDIA reported record-breaking profits and TSMC gained dominance in semiconductor manufacturing. Intel's market value has seen a significant drop. In 2020, Intel reported revenues of $77 billion, but by 2024, projections estimate a decline due to lost market share and continued production woes. Its stock, once a stable tech investment, has dropped by over 50% in value from its peak in 2021. Bloomberg report Intel's struggles to adapt quickly to industry changes have pushed many investors to shift their interest to AMD, TSMC, and NVIDIA, whose shares have collectively outperformed Intel by a significant margin. Now, under the leadership of CEO Pat Gelsinger, Intel is attempting a turnaround, doubling down on AI, data centers, and its new IDM 2.0 strategy to revitalize its production capabilities. The company plans to invest heavily in expanding US-based manufacturing, with new facilities in Ohio and Arizona, aiming to make Intel a leader in American semiconductor production once again. But the question remains, can Intel catch up to companies that have already carved deep roots in the market? As of now, Intel faces significant pressure to deliver on its promises, particularly as global competition in semiconductors intensifies. Intel's journey reflects both the promise and peril of being at the top. While the company's early successes changed the world, the failure to adapt to rapid changes in mobile computing, AI, and advanced manufacturing has left Intel scrambling to regain relevance. As the company forges ahead with a renewed focus on innovation and manufacturing, only time will tell if Intel can reclaim its former glory. Join us for another insightful episode on Tuesday. Thank you for watching.